breaking Eala's post-Christmas smash, ready to conquer the MGM Macau Tennis Masters. The Christmas lights in Manila had barely dimmed when Eala stepped back onto the practice court, her breath visible in the crisp December air. Most athletes would still be lingering in the warmth of family celebrations, savoring holiday food and the rare comfort of rest. But Alex, ever hungry, ever laser-focused, was already in motion. Her sights were set far beyond the festivities. The world wasn't ready, but she was. The MGM Macau Tennis Masters awaited, and she planned to arrive not just as a participant, but as a force. What followed would be known as her post-Christmas smash, a period of ferocious preparation, personal transformation, and a bold declaration of the tennis world. Eala was done being the underdog. It was time to conquer. The calm after Christmas. December 26. The world was waking up slowly, nursing the tender quiet that follows a season of joy. But in a small private court tucked behind a training facility in Quezon City, the sounds of tennis echoed like firecrackers, sharp, fast, relentless. Thwack, thwack, thwack. Alex's coach, a seasoned strategist known for his tough love approach, watched her with raised eyebrows. "You're hitting like you're already in Macau," he joked, though he knew Alex wasn't joking at all. She wiped the sweat from her brow. Her signature look, a mix of focus and soft youthfulness, hardened by determination. "I am," she said simply, "because when I get there, I don't want to just compete. I want to make noise." Macau wasn't just another event. It was a showcase tournament where stars gathered, household names, seasoned champions, big personalities who dominated highlight reels and magazine covers. It was a stage where rookies were tested, veterans flaunted their mastery, and rising stars could leap into global conversation. Alex belonged to that final category, but she was done just belonging. She was ready to own the spotlight. The Masters that became a mission, the MGM Macau Tennis Masters, had earned a reputation for unpredictability. Every year, at least one player broke through expectations, stunning crowds, rattling rankings, turning heads. This year, Alex intended for that player to be her. She studied the court surface, the climate, the traits of the Chinese crowd, the likely opponents she'd face. Players who hit harder, moved faster, or served with impossible precision. But none of that made her nervous. Instead, something else stirred in her chest. Excitement. Pressure? She said in an interview 2 days before her flight. "I don't feel pressure. I feel potential." It wasn't arrogance. It was awareness. Awareness of how far she had come. She remembered the early days in Spain, grinding to the Rafa Nadal Academy. Far from home, far from comfort. She remembered the injuries, the heartbreaks, the close matches where victory slipped away just by inches. She remembered the critics who said she wasn't explosive enough, not tall enough, not aggressive enough. Macau was her answer, her chance to flip the narrative, her moment to show the world exactly what she was made of, sharpening the weaponry. Her post-Christmas training was not casual. It was a laboratory of precision. 1. The forehand revolution. Alex worked on power. Deeper stance, greater rotation, full commitment. The sound of her forehand began to crack like a whip, heavier, faster, designed to push opponents onto their heels. 2. The backhand fortress. Known for her solid two-handed backhand. She refined it even further, adding sharp cross-court angles and down-the-line lasers meant to stun her rivals. 3. The serve transformation. If there was one thing she wanted to leave behind in 2024, it was inconsistency in her serve. Now, her serve was becoming a weapon. Cleaner toss, smoother rhythm, pinpoint direction. 4. Mental ruthlessness. Perhaps most importantly, she trained her mind. Macau wouldn't be won by strokes alone. It would be won by nerves of steel, visualization sessions, match simulations, clutch point drills. She treated every practice like a championship tiebreak. Her team joked, "Alex is in war mode," but there was truth in it. Her eyes carried a quiet fire, one that didn't scream but smoldered. Departure day, a new aura. When Alex boarded the flight to Macau, she wasn't just an athlete traveling for a tournament. She was a woman on a mission. She wore a simple hoodie, headphones around her neck, racket bag slung confidently over her shoulder. But anyone paying attention could sense something different, A new aura, a deeper energy, a post-Christmas intensity that lingered around her like a shadow of ambition. Fans greeted her at the airport with posters, flags, and cheers. Alex, bring home the win. Pilipinas is proud of you. You got this. She smiled, waved, signed a few autographs. But her mind was already courtside in Macau, already strategizing her first points, already feeling the weight of the racket in her hand. Macau, the city of lights and pressure. When she arrived, Macau greeted her like a burst of neon, glittering hotels, bustling streets, and the iconic MGM venue towering with energy. Inside the arena, practice courts buzzed with big names. Champions, Grand Slam contenders, players whose reputations were carved in gold. Some glanced her way, some nodded politely. Others didn't notice her at all, but that didn't bother her. They would notice soon enough. During her first practice session, a group of spectators gathered. Something about the crispness of her shots, the discipline of her footwork, and the fierce calm in her demeanor drew curious eyes. She looks sharp, someone whispered. Who is that? Alex Eala, from the Philippines. She hits big now. The whispers grew. Her name rolled through the corridors like a wave. A clash with destiny. The draw was announced the next morning. Alex's first match was against a towering Eastern European player, known for her ruthless power and icy on-court aura. Analysts marked Alex as the underdog. Perfect. Alex thrived in that role. But not this time. This time, she aimed to flip the script. She walked onto the court, wearing her post-Christmas confidence like armor. She kissed her racket lightly. Her ritual, looked at the crowd, and inhaled deeply. First serve. Ace. A ripple of surprise rolled through the spectators. Then came a blistering forehand winner. Then a backhand strike that slid onto the line. The rise continues. Each round brought tougher opponents. Each match became a showcase of resilience, talent, and maturity. The holiday break Alex had transformed into something fierce, something undeniable. Commentators began calling it the post-Christmas smash, a momentum fueled by holiday rest, emotional reset, and a deep hunger to rise. A star on the brink of breakthrough. Whether or not she ultimately lifts the trophy in Macau, one truth is already clear. Alex Eala has arrived on the global stage with a thunderous bang. She is no longer a teenager with promise. She is a competitor ready to challenge giants. A fighter who trains harder than ever. A symbol of Filipino pride. A rising force in world tennis. Her journey is just beginning. But Macau may become the chapter that defines her turning point. As she said in her last pre-match interview, Christmas gave me warmth. Macau will give me purpose. And with the world watching, Alex steps forward, racket in hand, fire in her eyes, ready to conquer the MGM Macau Tennis Masters. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.